Amen. I can hear Jesse Jackson saying, keep hope alive, keep hope alive, keep hope alive. And our question for you is, what is hope? Well, the dictionary, Webster's dictionary says hope is a desire with expectation of fulfillment. I want to draw your attention before we go to our lesson to Jeremiah, the 29th chapter and the 11th verse. And it says, for I know the thoughts that I think towards you, saith the Lord, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you an expected end. Amen. God has hope for us. That in spite of us being in these physical bodies, despite the flaws that come along with being in these physical bodies, God has hope that we can look toward Him, learn His rules, His precepts, have a sincere, pliable heart, which means we're open to Him. We hear Him speak to us. We see Him in our lives. We feel Him around us daily. He has hope that we can overcome the flesh and to live out His life in us. Amen. And I have hope too. I have hope that we can follow the Word, that we can receive the blessings of God, and we too can reach our expected end. Amen. Habakkuk wondered why God allowed evil to run rampant in his society. Amen. And God told him, don't worry, because He was going to punish Judah by way of the Chaldeans, which were also known as the Babylonians. Amen. And the Babylonians were a ruthless, aggressive, violent nature, according to one commentary. Amen. Ruthless, aggressive, and violent. So naturally, Habakkuk wondered, why would God use such an evil nation to judge His children, Israel? Yes, Israel had done wrong, but Israel was His chosen nation. How dare God use an evil nation to judge His people? Amen. Amen. How dare He do that? Which brings us to our text, Habakkuk 2, the 1st through the 14th verses. Now, first outline is waiting for God's answer. Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter, and the 1st through the 3rd verses. Amen. Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter, and the 1st verse reads as thus. I will stand upon my watch and sit upon the tower, and I will watch to see what He will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. Amen. So again, Habakkuk is waiting for his answer. God's going to use this evil nation, the Babylonians or the Chaldeans, to destroy and to bring down and bring judgment to Israel. And Habakkuk wants to know, why would God use an evil nation to judge His children? Amen. Sometimes we wonder, why does God do some of the things He does? Why do these evil things occur in our society? We wonder too, and we all question God. Some people have lost their faith in God because of these questions. But Habakkuk is prepared for his answer in verses 2 and 3. And it says, the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak, and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. Amen. Well, what is He saying? He's telling him two things. One, I'm going to answer your question. When I answer you, I want you to write it down. When something's important, when you want to make sure you remember, you write it down. Amen. You write it down. This is going to be important. My answer is going to be important. Amen. So write it down, Habakkuk. The second thing, what I tell you, it will come to pass. It may not happen right away, but it will come to pass. Amen. Whatever God has spoken to you, whatever God has declared is going to happen in your life personally, write it down. Amen. Write it down and expect it to happen. Expect God to come through for you. Amen.